You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we've been sort of waiting on this to see if something would happen ever since Mike Tomlin stepped down as Pittsburgh Steelers head coach after damn near 20 years. And, of course, we do have to remember that the Steelers didn't part ways. He parted ways with the Steelers. Otherwise, they'd have run it back, Steelers fans. They was good with having them some Mike Tomlin as the coach. But nonetheless, we were sitting around sort of waiting. Would Mike Tomlin join the television booth? Was he moving to TV? That was sort of the rumors we were getting, right? If he would move to TV. And everything got quiet. We hadn't heard anything for a while. And it's like, did Mike Tomlin decide to just go on vacation? Just stay on vacation. And I do have to wonder, Mike Tomlin goes to TV, is he ever coming back? Is he ever coming back? Although, I will continue to say, you watch the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next year. He's got ties to the Buccaneers. I have a sneaking suspicion that our boy down in Tampa Bay with the Buccaneers, my dude, Todd Bowles, he might not be long for the haul. He might not be. Guys, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you're still subscribed. Make sure you go grab this badass hat right here out of the store, the blackwhitenetwork.com store. Mike Tomlin signs with sports media agency, the Montag Group. And this group, this agency, and it's just sports agents, basically, that handle media personnel. And there's some big names that they got. And guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I immediately think of one particular assignment that is going to be floating around out there. Mike Tomlin is testing the TV market waters. The former Steelers head coach has signed with longtime sports media agent Sandy Montag's agency. Sources told Front Office Sports. Montag and the former sportscaster turned agent Alex Flanagan will represent Tomlin in potential contract talks with networks and streamers, sources said. The Montag Group could not be reached for comment. When Tomlin stepped away from the Pittsburgh job after 19 years and won Super Bowl championship earlier this year, the expectation that he would ignite a bidding war in the NFL rights partners. While there are fewer former head coaches in broadcasting roles than there used to be, the 54-year-old is expected to have multiple suitors. This is the one I immediately thought about. NBC recently parted ways with Tony Dungy after 17 years. Makes a lot of sense. Fox slid Rob Gronkowski into Jimmy Johnson's seat on the top-rated Sunday pregame show, but that doesn't rule out the possibility that it adds another Super Bowl winning head coach later. Due to Matt Ryan's return to the Falcons in the front office role, CBS has an open chair on the set of the NFL Today pregame show. Good God. Could you can Nate Burleson so people could watch that show? Because I ain't watching that show as long as that douchebag's on there. I can't stand him. Montag, the founder of the Montag Group, now a division of the team, also represents Mike Tirico, Jim Nantz, Scott Van Pelt, James Brown, and Dick Vitale. He was famously the agent for, as my screen just bounced, the late John Madden. Wow. And we all know, okay, the regular season record was 193 and 114-2 for one Mike Tomlin. So that's the theory. That's the working theory, that Mike Tomlin's getting ready to go to the booth, right? Our NFL analyst pregame kind of thing. Tony Dungy's job is the one that I think about immediately. The other one would be on Fox Sports. And there's been some rumors already, like as he stepped down, Fox Sports kind of emerged in rumors about Mike Tomlin. So that obviously is a potential. I've seen Gronk on that pregame show. We sure that Mike Tomlin wouldn't just take over for the recently departed Jimmy Johnson anyway? Yeah, I love Gronk. I don't love him on that show. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, if he goes, it's going to be, I would assume, akin to Sean Payton. Remember Sean Payton being with Fox? Mike Tomlin goes to one of these shows, he's probably going to end up having to do some hits with, like, once a week hit with Colin Cowherd and that kind of thing. Whereas he goes to NBC, I don't know that he'll have to do anything like that outside of that one, Football Night in America pregame show that may end up going to Amazon at some point. Like that show wouldn't go to Amazon. They would go to Thursday nights, and Amazon would go to Sunday Night Football. NBC would take Football Night in America with them to Thursday nights. But that's still up in the air with all the media rights crap going around. Tell me what you think. Mike Tomlin getting closer to television now. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.